Wisconsin. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the Packers' sideline, Matt LaFleur. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Let's go now. First down.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Lions at 13-1 now on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now this time he'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Nice little juke. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, off offense out there. They're going for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
On the jump.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Come on, ready.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scored. This crowd was on him pretty good after he threw the pick 6 a moment ago. And I don't think they're going to be any kinder here as we move forward. We'll see what he can do. 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Set, ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
At the 28-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. The got his man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away. Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you're trying to do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll set up to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And room there to work it inside the 25. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He's going to keep this again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped to the backfield. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ballgame. They feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
There he goes, right side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. How about that? Their quarterback, 77 yards. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
Visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Sack. 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it's still right. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. They'll look to throw now on first down. Slant complete to Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Back to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess. So So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Touchdown! A great play there. 46 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing